ultra-wealthy pay next to nothing in taxes.
U.S. government's outstanding debt is now more than $38 trillion.
As the number of accounts with delinquent balances has more than doubled.
And cue the fire. This is my most important video I have ever done. I've never shared this on my channel, in my courses. There is currently a war going on, and you are in it whether you like it or not. And I am going to tell you a secret. I am going to give you a secret that both of these men teach their children. And I am about to dismantle the entire system and what you have been trained your whole life. Oh, and by the way, it's completely opposite of what they teach you in school. You know, work really hard, get a college degree, you know, maybe acquire some debt to get that college degree, get a job, stay out of debt, save your money, make it to retirement. Do you know that this is not what they teach their children? It's actually the complete opposite. Oh, and let me give you a little secret. Warren Buffett, do you know how much he pays in taxes? 0%. How is that? I don't remember them teaching me about this in school. Jeff Bezos, 0%. And isn't it interesting how a doctor, right, go to school for 50,000 years, being $500,000 in debt, and then you go work that job that you're working 24/7 to then have to give up 38% on one side, 14% on the other, which is more than half. Yet these people don't have to pay that. How is it they're paying 0%? I don't get it. I'll teach you how to do it. I'm also going to show you the system is rigged against you, and you have been brainwashed, and you will pass this knowledge along to your children. But I'm not going to. I'm going to tell you the truth of how this works. And also, Jamie Dimon, I love you. Brian Moynihan, thank you for allowing me to use your Bank of America studio. Oh, and this just in, breaking news. See the date? JP Morgan Chase closes strike. CEO Jack Mallers' account, spurring crypto debanking concerns. Huh. Oh, by the way, no explanation. You're gone. Hey, Jamie, don't be upset at me. I'm explaining to my audience how this all works. And the more you hang out with people that have shat tons of money, the more you figure this out. You are welcome until I no longer have a channel. Jamie Dimon, but this is what you're going to hear. Check this out. Jamie Dimon backs buffet rule, right? Warren Buffett raised taxes on millionaires to pay for the national debt. Okay. So let me teach you how this game is played. Follow me. You're going to like this. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He also called it, a year ago, 2 years ago, it's a pet rock that will eventually blow up. It is worse than tulip bubbles. And someone is going to get, I can't use that word on YouTube. Bitcoin fell to trade around its session lows after Dimon's comments. Dimon's criticism comes at a time when some well-known figures on Wall Street are starting to embrace the cryptocurrency. This at a time he is calling it a fraud. He also said it's going to eventually be closed, and Dimon joked that even his daughter bought some Bitcoin. Not just that, she probably bought it for under $4,000. I also need you to understand that this video is not about Bitcoin. It's about assets. Well, that would be part one. So when Tucker is joining the gold rush, right? Launching a precious metals company and talking bad about the dollar and doomed and central banks are a scam. And it's all part of the mantra. At the same time, the real poverty line now is $140,000. When this just in, also, you know how they tell you, go to college, get a degree, go into debt, become a doctor. Just in, Americans with college degrees now make up a record 25%. That would be 1 out of 4 LA Unified of all unemployed. Okay, so now an overview, because I have not given you the secret yet. But here's the secret and solutions. Number 1, own assets. Number 2, never sell your assets. Number 3, there will be so much noise going on. This one's bad. That one's bad. Real estate is bad. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's rigged. They need the prices to go down so they can buy all of it. If you are taking notes, I'll give you a list. Bitcoin, gold, stocks, real estate. And when they are able to rug pull or manipulate, do you not think that there is a rug pull going on with Bitcoin right now? Yes. Are you aware that there is a manipulation system behind the scenes when it comes to the prices of gold and silver? Yes. And I have taught you for the last 7 years how to swing trade all of this and take money and then do whatever you want with it. But that's not the secret. Also, before I forget, I'm launching my Black Friday now. As you can see, there's a clock. There will be a limited supply. So that means you actually might not be able to get this. And you're like, oh, come on, that's marketing. No, it's not. It's called last year, the servers caught fire. They're also doing a thing where they're raising the prices every day. Today is the first day. All of these numbers that you've been seeing behind my head where you're like, wow, those are some big percentages. That's the pinned comment, just in case you can't find the link. This stuff that you're seeing behind my head, 3,000, this is all live. This is, oh, but you lost $77, 1,400, SoFi, Arrow, what else? Fartcoin, don't even ask. It took 4 trades. I made $1,000. Also, I've been getting emails. Which one should I pick? 'Cause there's like 3. Do the first one, second one, or last one? Do the last one. It's like around $2 a day. That might be if you're part of my lifetime, but email me if you have questions. You guys are saving like almost $3,000. And you get all my goodies that I've been working on all year. So you get everything. Bravo Kit Pro, you know, all the whale signals, 9 count, you know, the chick magnet. That would be that thing flashing on Bitcoin. So if you're like, hey, what's that flashing thing? The price is going to go up there. If you want my whole kit and caboodle, look at this. What? Why is Bitcoin going up? My phone just went off. Who said it was going to go down? No, I said it's going to go up. Doing this. Look, purple, pull it down. I said I guaranteed you days ago, I'm like, watch this thing pop. And you're going to pop right up here to the chick magnet, tag that, and then we'll see. And that would be going from 88,000 all the way up to 95,000. I thought it was going to 0. That it's a pet rock. No. This is all part of the game, kids. Buy assets. Again, I'm going to give you the solution to this in just a second. But I need you to know what the assets are and the manipulation that's going on behind the scenes. I also give you an opportunity to take advantage of right now and bigger picture. Because I think you like that whole 0% taxes. How do they do that? As 4 trillion, they're attacking it. They're going after MicroStrategy. And this is an asset they want. Real estate, they want. Gold, silver, selling 134 million. Debanking people. All of this for that pet rock. And this at a time where millions of Americans are defaulting on loans. Oh no, guess you're gonna have to give up your asset. Looks like the Fed might need to lower interest rates, which they're going to do because the rich are gonna make them do that. Do you see it's coming down to here? That would be 0%. Keep that in your brain. This is SOFR. Oh, also breaking news, Doge is gone. Wait. I thought Donald Trump, who pays, what's his tax rate? 0. Again, the rich have this all set up. I'm teaching it to you. Hold on. I first have to show you the shenanigans and tell you the assets, and then I'll show you what they do. Exclusive, Doge doesn't exist. With 8 months left on its charter. Kind of like how the Federal Reserve is a charter. This guy right here could have ended it. That's it. It's so weird that he didn't do that. But I'm sorry, people. Tell me what you want to hear. Yes, we're going to create Doge, and that's going to do away with all that debt. Isn't that what Warren Buffett says? It's like, yes, the rich should have to pay their taxes, and we'll get rid of the national debt, and the crowd goes wild, and they're all lying to you. The rich will always pay 0%, and you will always pay over 50%. Or I'm sorry, let me just correct it, 0.10. Also, this is more breaking news. Amazing article written about this. Again, it's the stuff that they'll tell you and then what really happens, like the Genius Act. Everyone thought the Genius Act was about crypto regulations. The data just proved it was something else entirely. What? 4 months ago, Trump signed a law that made headlines for 48 hours, tech regulations, stablecoin rule. The market moved on. But the numbers that just came out tell a completely different story. It was at page 47. That every stablecoin dollar must be backed by 100% treasury bills. Nothing else. No cash in banks. It is the debt market. But now the secret we've all been waiting for. This is it. And it is the debt market. And this is the system, and this is what the rich all do. You will never be taught this, and you will never learn about it in schools. Well, unless you were in my class, but then you probably didn't listen to me anyways. I have always said this: buy assets, never sell assets. And imagine if you were 14 and you listen to me, and I'm like, here, buy this stuff. Never sell it. None of it. The gold, the silver, the Bitcoin, never sell. Now I know you're like, but you do. Well, I'm trying to help people survive. Trade every day, make an extra $1,500. Let AI trade my strategies. Make an extra this or that. Start businesses. Okay, this is what I want you to do. And I'm doing everything that I can do to keep you out of poverty. And I'm trying to help you with this stuff. New car prices soar. Food soars. Everything soars. Historic highs. Buyers face mounting sticker shock. I mean, the average person can't even buy a car anymore. Average monthly payment, almost $800 a month. Or this guy just did a video, and he's been saying, I've been paying my student loans for 13 years. What's going on? Double the minimum. And my balance is the exact same as when I started. So on my channel, I've been trying to do everything that I could do to get you up to $1 million, which if you would like to learn how to do it, link in the description. That's my course, which is separate from Chart Prime. Like what I've said from the beginning, I need you to know how to drive the car first. You know, things like, oh, if it goes purple, it's like the manual. Then you could add all the fancy bells and whistles to go along with that. And these numbers are driven by you knowing how to drive the car. And you get to a point where you're like, okay, self-driving car, let's see what you can do on that side. And then on this side, you're still doing it. Also, today is the last day, unless I remove it, because I got to figure out how to create the link. No more bear market course. When market goes down, it's coming. We just have some gaps to fill. On the Dow Jones, it's 47.4, NASDAQ 25.9, and the S&P 500 6,830. And then it will complete the whatever broadening wedge lower. All of my indicators would have been purple, right? It's just rinse and repeat. But now back to the end game. Buy real estate. They're going to shake everyone out. You are coming into the opportunity of a lifetime. This is your generational wealth. You need real estate prices to crash, and then you buy. You need to own companies and create stocks. Hence going back to start companies, trade equities, and then borrow from it. You own Bitcoin. Low, buy low. Don't sell the Bitcoin, because if you do, there's this thing, capital gains. But you buy real estate, you buy Bitcoin, you buy gold, you buy silver at the low. And then you say, hey, bank, I want to take all of my assets, $10 million, and I want to take a loan out. Which all the rich dudes are waiting for this zero again. The banks say, we'll give you a loan at 0%. Plus 1%. Right now, it's a little higher, 3.8. And then because it is a loan, no, none of this. And that is the secret that the rich pass on to their children. But first, you got to buy this. Everything that you can in this down market that is happening, it's coming. You need to have the ability to own assets. And then take loans, borrow from said assets, and then buy more assets. And then as those assets appreciate, keep going. And use things like the big beautiful bill, 100% of it. I can depreciate. I know these are big words. For those of you that are so skeptical, look it up. 100% bonus depreciation returns with the one big beautiful bill. Look at this. Bonus depreciation based on asset 100%. You then carry over. You're like, I made so much money as a, let's say you made money, $1 million as a doctor. So you're saying I could take my assets and I can use that? Well, yes, you can. Again, everything that I'm saying, talk to your accountant. I am completely wrong. This is entertainment purposes only. I am only a cartoon character. Johnny Bravo know nothing. Except talk to any of my students and they'll tell you probably you should listen to them. But let's summarize so you don't forget any of this. Buy assets. Borrow against them. 0% capital gains. Pass it on. Definitely, when this comes down here to zero, be greedy. Once you get this ball rolling, you just one house, gold, silver, Bitcoin. Oh, look, you just keep doing it. And it's the same thing with my AI. As it grows, keep going. Also, if you want to know what this is all about,
Tired of watching perfect setups
I have a
fly by
video.
while you're stuck at work, asleep, or just living your life? This Black Friday, that ends.
And look at all that fire, but take advantage of it before prices go up tomorrow, or unless all the servers catch on fire again. And with that, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.